7.3 Pulmonic, egressive and ingressive airstreams. To start with, we are going to think about how we usually use the air from the lungs and what happens when we breathe in while speaking. Exercise 7.1. Pick a phrase that you know and can easily repeat, such as the first line of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, or the quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog. Produce the phrase as you normally would, several times in succession, taking only one breath at the start. Then try to repeat the same phrase, but this time breathing in. What do you notice? Is the phrase still intelligible? Does it sound the same in both cases? Is one version more effortful than the other? Comment. Your experiments about Your experiment above will have demonstrated that you can, in fact, talk while you breathe in, and that the speech you produce while doing so is largely intelligible. However, you will have noticed that speech in the two conditions does not sound identical. For example, the quality and pitch of the utterance will sound different. In addition, you probably found the breathing in condition to be quite difficult, that you could repeat your phrase fewer times before you read it to return to normal breathing. Exercise 7.2. Think again about the differences you observed in exercise 7.1. Why do you think that there are differences between the two conditions? Comment. First of all, the breathing out condition is much more practiced. We have all been doing it since we first began to speak, therefore, it feels easier and more efficient. Obviously, we can speak while breathing in, but as the air now passes in a reverse direction through our vocal tract, the quality of the sound produced is different. There is, however, no differences in meaning between the words produced in these two different ways. Exercise 7.3. Do you think people ever speak while breathing in under normal circumstances? That is, not when they are doing an exercise such as that in exercise 7.1 might speech produced while breathing in be used for particular purposes or in particular situations. Comment. Speaking while breathing in is certainly much more unusual than speaking while breathing out. However, there are some occasions when we might speak while breathing in, such as if we are surprised. Imagine the word "oh" spoken in shock. For example, speaking on an inward flow of air has also been associated with Scandinavian languages where the words for yes are often produced in this way even then. However, the inward flow of air will only be very short, and we will return very quickly to speaking while breathing out. Because the sound of the speech produced changes considerably when breathing in, it can be used for vocal discourse, such as by the ventriloquist, for example.